Super Fighting Robot,
Megaman. Welcome to another episode of Toy Pizza, where we're bringing you more Megaman.
the Blue Bomber, Part 2. There's so many Mega Man collectibles that have been done, and I have so many in my archives. We knew we needed more episodes.
So we got a box of plenty of Mega Man goodies, especially some samples that have never made it to production.
That's right, and some test shots. And
Speaking
speaking of test shots, it's like we planned that ahead of time or something.
For those of you who backed Nights of the Slice on Kickstarter, check out the first test shots of the amusing toys.
Look at that. Flawless. These things are amazing. It almost makes me hate our old photography. These are so good.
Yeah, and these are moving quickly into production.
It's going to be several weeks until we have the first outputs, but we're looking forward to sharing that with you. I think if the tooling model is any indication, this is going to be an amazing action figure line.
Definitely. So let's jump into Mega Man.
Super Fighting Robot.
Mega Man. So in our first episode, we talked about this particular specific Cutman. And, you know, I really enjoyed this Cutman, but what goes so well with this Cutman is the Mega Man. Okay, so as you can see, you know, it's the same body proportions, same legs.
Well, which Mega Man do you want? Do you want that one? Do you want this one? Do you want this one?
Oh, shoot.
Do you want this one?
Oh, my God.
Do you want this one?
Oh, my God.
Do you want this one? Do you want this one?
There's not enough Mega Man.
One?
Oh.
Do you want this one?
No, okay.
Do you want this one?
So as you can see from that same line, that never made it were all these different color variations of Mega Man.
That's the beauty of the character. You know, every time he absorbs a boss enemy's weapon, he changes color and he gains new abilities.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's arguably the greatest toy you could possibly make because there's so many variants you can release.
This is Chocolate Mega Man?
Yep, that's correct, when he fights Chocolate Man in Mega Man X10.
This is my favorite one just because he's like orange.
This is Lemon Honey Mega Man when he fights the Honey Badger in Mega Man PZ22.
With the Dijon Buster.
That's right.
Is this actually, I believe, from Mega Man 4 Sparkman?
Not Ring Man?
Or possibly Ringman. I mean, they're both very similar.
I had these all made for a Toys Fair display. This was maybe, I don't know, 2005, I think. And my grand idea was to build this beautiful sort of display and have Mega Man represented in all his different colors. There was very little chance that we would sort of go through all these different iterations and release them, but it was something I as a Mega Man fan, I had to see happen.
How come they didn't make it to production?
We did one or two Mega Man color variants, but you really only want to release, you know, a few of those and some newer characters to keep the line alive. If we had flooded the marketplace with
just the ones,
13 different Mega Man in one case, you know, I think we would have cannibalized our sales.
So these are definitely so sick. These were made by Jazzwares?
Yep, that's correct.
So yeah, like removing the hand, you can replace his arm with an actual Mega Buster. Definitely let us know in the comments, what's your favorite Mega Man power-up and which one of these would you love to have?
And cry yourself to sleep because these are one of a kind, and unfortunately it doesn't look like they'll ever get made.
But sticking with Jazzwares, we're going to move on to the next samples in the line.
That's right. So here we have Zero as he appears in the Mega Man Zero series.
That's correct.
I thought it'd be interesting to show the sort of different stages in the life of a toy. So this is a Paint Master. This also would have sort of been on display and used at Toy Fair.
Kind of like to give you an idea of what he is. So, you know, the arm just goes like this and looks like, you know, it's very fragile and it's just like a peg, and same thing with the hair. So this is very much closer to a prototype than it is an actual
Absolutely.
figure.
Yeah, this is sort of a placeholder to give the retailer an idea of what they're buying.
Yeah.
The articulation's not final, the paint apps
sculpt
aren't
is there,
final. But, you know, all in all, I think this is a pretty good translation of how he appears in the game in the manual art. I think when you move to production and you add all this articulation, you start to lose some of the form, you know, of the character. So this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that we did, and it included 5 glow-in-the-dark minifigures.
This is the Omega version of Mega Man Zero.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then this was the regular retail release, which had the green swords.
Yeah. The green ones are actually what it came with.
Yeah, and the pink ones came with this Comic-Con edition.
That's awesome.
Now, you can see the sort of the disparaging numbers in the budgets that both companies respectively had to work with. Tamashi, they spare no expense.
Yeah.
They have a very high-end item for collectors.
Oh, yeah.
This was really aimed at, you know, kids and collectors, but at a more affordable price point. You see things like, you know, there's no handle on the sword. It's all sculpted in one color. That being said, though, these are the toys I could afford when I was a kid. You
Yeah.
know, I wasn't buying any high-end stuff. So I wanted to, you know, design something that was at least obtainable by fans.
Yeah. Even though for its age, you know, this is a great likeness for Mega Man Zero. I love the San Diego Comic-Con version. I love the Omega version of Zero. And, you know, the hair piece moves just like that.
I would actually say that this is probably the only Zero figure where the hairpiece is still intact and doesn't break instantly.
Yes.
You know, that's the problem of the way the character is designed. It's near impossible to sort of have this in ABS and not have it snap.
Yeah.
We've seen it on the Tamashii versions, we've seen it on the Bandai versions. It's, you know, it's happened across the board.
But they're still amazing.
They have their own sort of charm, you know?
I love this one.
Yeah, that one's really cool, and it's so weird because the eye deco is very odd. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like...
They made it so small.
But yeah, you know, it's interesting to see the sort of different stages in the lifespan that these toys have.
Yeah. Alright, so here, take this.
Okay.
Okay, and take this.
Okay.
And take this. What's this?
Yeah, so this guy has seen better days, that's for sure. So the story behind these is it was part of the Retro Roto line,
Okay.
and
It's clearly Proto Man.
it's Proto Man.
Or was Proto Man.
It was. Around the time that the Retro Roto line had hit stores and was doing well, I was pitching Hot Topic on getting into this line. And they really needed something different that would set themselves apart from what Toys R Us had or what, you know, the other mass retailers were carrying.
Okay.
So I came up with the idea of doing a sort of Halloween deco of these figures.
It's great.
This was panned by Capcom. They said, no way, doesn't make sense, doesn't fit the character, he doesn't appear as this. There's actually, I've done one of all the characters, there are different Halloween decos.
Oh, that's so cool. So you literally took it upon yourself to change the colors
Yeah.
and, you know, make it as you see fit. Like,
Exactly.
this would work as a Halloween colorway.
Yeah, and you know, I would send them some of the Disney Metacom stuff that was being done, where they were taking risks with color and doing stuff that was off character, but still kind of interesting and captivating.
Yeah, like even if Jason Voorhees didn't appear like purple and cyan in a game, I would still want that because he's sick. Like, I am really, really attracted to this Proto Man.
Right. You know, and now we flash forward to 2016. Different color variants are totally par for the course. Every line does them. It's like, it's not that...
That's why I love these so much.
It's not that hard of a concept for licensors to wrap their head around. But back then, you know, it was panned very quickly and did not go beyond this stage.
Because Hot Topic is just too cool.
Oh, yeah. That's where I first heard System of a Down.
That's where I first saw them. On a t-shirt.
Speaking of t-shirts,
Look at that pin!
look at this shirt.
Oh, wow.
The Lime Knight of the Slice. In charcoal, no less.
Yes, charcoal t-shirt color that is, and you can pick up both the exclusive Kickstarter pin and this awesome Knights of the Slice t-shirt at our Wheel of Fine store. You can check out the link in the description, or you're seeing a card annotation somewhere around here. But Jesse told me something very interesting about this. The artist who made this,
Sexual Yokoi,
not only made this awesome graphic of the Knights of the Slice,
Right.
apparently it was all made from construction paper.
It's a paper cutting. That's right.
That's insane.
It's absolutely insane. This guy's a maniac. He's just a phenomenal artist. And yeah, just with an X-Acto knife and some black construction paper, he created this. It boggles the mind how talented this guy is.
So, you know, the weather is getting a lot nicer outside. You're looking for a brand new t-shirt, you can definitely pick up Knights of the Slice Action t-shirt, and it's available in lime, brick, and teal on Wheel of Fun, and you can also get a different color for your shirt too.
I've also gone to the gym personally in each and every garment and gotten real swole and sweated through them all. So they do smell like me. So that should be an added bonus to one or two of our viewers.
It gives it a unique flavor.
Lula, I'm looking at you. Mega Man fans, do not fear. We have one more, at least one more, Blue Bomber episode coming up soon. We have discovered some very interesting hidden secrets, and we're going to show everybody.
I think I know what he's talking about.
You don't.
Oh,
Well, yeah, you do.
okay. So definitely let us know in the comments, what is your favorite Mega Man colorway?
We want to hear it.
And definitely look forward to the next Mega Man Power Pack episode of Toy Pizza.
The only thing left to say is...
Pizza out.